Great day to all you people out there. I want to talk to you about a problem that the Suburbans seem to be having all across the country, and it has to do with a cylinder misfire of cylinder 7. Now, there's not a whole lot of talk about these in forums. People take about going to garages and having issues with these things, and people are talking about valves, change the spark plugs, do this, that, and the other, and nobody's really talking about the real culprit. Now, as silly as this sounds, I'm going to make this video short because I don't think it needs to be long. I replaced the coil, okay? Then I replaced all the plugs, all the plug wires, and still have problems. Couldn't figure it out. Then I got online, and there was this forum way down, page after page after page after page, and couldn't find it. Finally, there was one guy that said something about valve cover. So I'm just making this story short because everybody don't care about all the things I say. Anyway, we researched everything. We had plugs, plug wires, coils, change oil, new alternator. I mean, all the things everybody's talking about except for rebuilding the engine, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous since the engine sounded phenomenal until it started missing really bad, which that could be a valve problem. I understand that. They stick and then they cause your engine to have all kinds of problems. But in this case, the problem was this guy right here, the valve cover. Now, why is this the culprit? I don't know. I didn't see the inside of it. But the oil would leak down on that spark plug and cause the misfire and cause all these problems. So I had this valve cover changed by a shop in Florida. We were visiting Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I looked for a garage that had some positive reviews, because if you're on vacation, it's kind of freaky, wondering if you're ever going to get an honest mechanic. And I'm not saying mechanics aren't honest. There's plenty of honest mechanics out there. I know quite a few, but when you're out of town and you're subjecting yourself to meeting just a random mechanic, whether or not you know them, that's a little scary. I don't care who you are. This guy was honest. He said, we think we should change this valve cover. If it's not that, you're going to need an engine replacement. He changed that valve cover, and voila. Now, since that day, I've put over 2,000 miles on this vehicle. It's ran tremendously. I just pulled the spark plug out, and guess what? Clean as a whistle. So thank you so much. I'm going to find out who that guy was in Florida. We were really close to Florida from Gulf Shores, so we drove over to the guy there in Floribama, and he was phenomenal. So if you are having problems with your Suburban, Escalade, Yukon, any of those with this particular motor, the 5.3 liter engine, this might be your culprit. So what I'm saying to you is change that valve cover. Change the valve cover. I don't know what it is about it. It must have some types of gaskets on the inside of it that wore down, because it's not a valve cover gasket. You're replacing the valve cover. And just do that and see if that fixes your problem. Have a great day, guys. Be blessed and keep on being a blessing. Talk to you later.